35, 40, 47, 54. Sooner or later, it's one too many. And 68 is definitely too many. But Crawford's brilliant. Like, he's a genius.
Debates are heating up everywhere as fans and experts weigh in on predictions for a potential clash between Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford.
I just want the opportunity, to fight the best fighter in my generation. That's
Analysts and fighters are adding fuel to the fire with bold opinions about this potential matchup. Despite coming from different weight classes, the idea of these two champions facing off has become a hot topic, especially as both consider opponents for spring 2025.
This fight in the game.
yes.
Yeah, I mean, like when you're looking at Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis, this is the next thing.
Canelo Alvarez, fresh off his September victory, successfully defended his WBC, WBA, and WBO super middleweight titles against Edgar Berlanga. Meanwhile, Terence Crawford made headlines a month earlier by stepping up to the 154-pound division, where he defeated Israel Madrimov to capture the WBA super welterweight title.
Is able to bridge the gap in those three weight classes. The tall order is a tough task, I would think, for Terence, but at the same time, I will back him. I think that his skill level is up there with the greatest. I've never seen anybody that has everything: good speed, power, timing, can switch the way he switches.
If Terence Crawford were to face Canelo Alvarez, he'd need to put on an extra 14 pounds to compete in the super middleweight division. Many believe this weight jump could work against Crawford, pointing to the significant size difference between the two fighters. However, not everyone sees it that way. Former two-time world champion and boxing analyst Tim Bradley has stirred intense debates with his bold take on the matchup. On his YouTube channel, Bradley declared with confidence, Crawford is about to beat the brakes off Canelo Alvarez. I'm telling you, he's going to dominate him. His fiery remarks have left fans divided. While some question whether Crawford can handle a powerhouse like Canelo, who has dominated the super middleweight division for years, others believe Crawford has what it takes to shock the world. Can Crawford truly defy expectations and conquer a fighter of Canelo's caliber? The debate continues to rage.
Beats Canelo. Crawford beats anybody he steps in the ring with. Anybody. He don't go, no one beats. No one beats.
Terence Crawford is no stranger to making boxing history, having already achieved undisputed status in both the super lightweight and welterweight divisions. A win over Canelo Alvarez would take his legacy to unprecedented heights. However, Canelo doesn't seem worried. In an interview with Waves Universe, the Mexican superstar dismissed Crawford as a serious threat, confidently stating, weight classes exist for a reason. He elaborated, saying, don't get me wrong, Crawford is a great fighter, but in my weight class, it's an easy fight, easy money. If the money's right, I'm in. I don't usually like fighting guys like Crawford because he moves a lot, and the fight isn't that exciting. But I noticed in his last fight, he doesn't move as much anymore. So, if the money's there, let's do it. The stage is set for what could be a monumental showdown.
Do it.
Why not? Why not? I think Crawford, don't get me wrong, he's a great fighter. But for me, in my weight class, it's an easy fight. For me, easy money. So, if the money...
Canelo Alvarez's comments have ignited debate among fans, with some questioning whether he sees a potential fight with Terence Crawford as just another payday rather than a genuine challenge. Critics argue that underestimating Crawford's skills could backfire, while supporters of Crawford point to his exceptional boxing IQ and adaptability as key factors in his favor. However, concerns linger over whether Crawford can handle Canelo's raw power. Adding to the discussion, welterweight contender Alexis Rocha, who has sparred with both fighters, weighed in with his perspective.
The man to be right now. He's on top of the world, and he has every right to be with the performance against Errol Spence. And I feel that he should be in line to fight Canelo, even though he's obviously smaller in division.
In an interview with ES News, Alexis Rocha shared his thoughts on the potential matchup, saying, there are weight classes for a reason. Canelo is significantly bigger, but Crawford has good size, impressive reach, and most importantly, the boxing IQ to compete at the highest level. That's what makes this fight so intriguing. It's skill versus size and power, Asterisk.
Where I see Canelo vulnerable, and it's crazy because in his last fight, you saw, what was his name, Ryder? Yeah. Ryder explored it, and it worked. It was the uppercut.
Still, Rocha leans slightly toward Canelo, saying, asterisk, I think Crawford would hold his own very well in that fight, but I'd favor Canelo because of his experience and the level of fights he's been in. Asterisk.
Talk all the crazy stuff about me going up and having a tough time, but he went up in weight and lost. That's the difference. I went up weight and won. He went up and lost. You know, so let's not do that.
However, Tim Bradley isn't convinced by that view. He firmly believes Crawford's sharpness and versatile skill set will be more than enough to take down Canelo. Canelo's been fighting guys who stand right in front of him, Bradley argued. Asterisk, Crawford won't do that. He's going to move, he's going to counter, and he's going to make Canelo look slow. Mark my words. Asterisk.
Canelo, Johnny Boy Boxing, Fight Hype. I just want to ask you, what do you think about Terence Crawford? What do we think about Terence Crawford's performance, and do you want to get a fight with him?
If the money is right, I mean...
$100 million? I heard Turkey offered you a big money already.
150.
150?
This fight isn't just about skill. It's about size, power, and strategy. Canelo's camp has pointed out that Crawford's recent performance against Israil Madrimov didn't show the kind of dominance needed to handle a fighter of Canelo's caliber. They argue that Crawford may struggle to maintain his explosiveness when moving up to 168 pounds.
For Canelo, he'll beat Canelo. Easy win. Masterclass.
Same thing.
You think he could potentially just?
Same thing.
Same ending?
Chump. Same thing. Trust me.
Wow.
Trust me.
Despite recognizing the size difference, Crawford remains confident. He believes his skill and preparation will be enough to overcome the challenge. Crawford has been vocal about wanting to test himself against the best, viewing Canelo as the ultimate opponent. However, negotiations for this fight have not been easy. Reports suggest that Canelo is asking for a substantial payday, while Crawford's team is focused on making sure the fight stays competitive and true to its integrity.
It's done. What a trash-ass fight. What a garbage-ass fight, bruh. It's a one-sided fight. Meaning, it's an all-win, nothing to lose for Terence Crawford, and it's an all-lose, nothing to win for Canelo.
The money, weight, and logistics all need to fall into place for this highly anticipated showdown to become a reality. Fans are already divided, with some labeling it a mismatch and others seeing it as a legacy-defining battle for both fighters. Critics of Canelo have accused him of cherry-picking opponents in the past, questioning whether he views Crawford as an easy win. Meanwhile, Crawford faces immense pressure to prove he can handle the physicality of a larger, stronger opponent. The controversy surrounding this matchup is exactly what's fueling its hype. Debates are raging over whether Canelo's experience and power will overcome Crawford's boxing IQ and adaptability.